time. Do you know what time it is? Do you know what this is? Yeah. It's the mystery box challenge time. Come on in. Let's get started. What do I have going on for you for today? Well, you heard me. It's August, which means it's that time. It's the mystery box challenge time, which is put on by Courtney over at Creative on the Cheap. She is the brains that go behind all of the shenanigans that us creators get into when creating these boxes and mailing them off to another creator. This month, I'm not excited about this. Guess who is sending me my box? None other than Whitney over at Whiskey and Wit, and she does not have a reputation for being very nice when it comes to sending these boxes, so I'm a little bit worried. I sent my box off over to Lisa, so you will want to head on over to her channel after this video to see what I've sent to her and what she comes up with. This month's box is hosted by Christina Elizabeth, so she is the one who came up with everything fall. There is a twist behind this month's box, and each of us creators has a different theme that we have to go with. My theme is corn maze, so I'm a little bit nervous. That feels like kind of a hard one. So we're gonna see what Whitney has sent me, what I can do with it, and how I can incorporate a corn mazed theme DIY into this box. There was a shopping list. Here it is. These are the items that Whitney had to kind of incorporate into this box for me to make it just a bit more challenging for us creators to create these DIYs in this here mystery box. So I'm gonna quit my gabbing, let's jump into it, and let's see if Whitney was nice or if she decided to be mean and send me some challenging items. Drum roll, please. Oh, it's so stinking cute. Look at this! It is sunflowers! Oh my goodness, I love how she did this. Oh, so stinking cute. Okay. Oh. The card says, Kelly, you are a ray of sunshine. So Whitney, I will tell you that I used to call Ray my little ray of sunshine, and he would ask me what those rays of light were that were coming out of the clouds on a cloudy day when the sun was trying to break through the clouds. And I would tell him, Ray, that's you. You're my ray of sunshine on a cloudy day. Okay, let's open this. Haha. So she starts off by saying, so we meet again, my friend. Don't worry too much. I enjoyed shopping for this fall themed box for you. I hope you love it. Happy crafting. Can't wait to watch and see if you really do love it or what transpires. Whitney at Whiskey and Wit. Oh my word. I'm scared. Okay, I hate to even mess this up because it is just so stinking cute. Okay, so we've got some sunflowers. I'm gonna hold on to those. Those could be the fall florals that's on the shopping list. And these are napkins. Oh, they are so cute. What a good idea. Okay, so we've got item number 1, Sender's Choice, and it is this wood cutout of leaves, fall leaves. It's a wall decor piece. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Item number 2 is this paper pack, Sender's Choice. Oh my word, I love this. Oh, and she got it reduced for $2.74. Wow, that's a good deal. Oh, and the papers, the prints are adorable. Okay, I love paper crafting, so we might need to do some paper crafting. Item number 3 is this maple leaf with beads and a tassel. Okay, It's like an ornament of sorts. Item number 4 are these adorable mini bamboo wood spoons. Love this. Item number 5, and this was something pumpkin, had to be something pumpkin. I love this. She got me some Swedish dishcloths, and can I just tell you, I found these at Hobby Lobby, and I love cleaning with Swedish dishcloths. They are my new means of wiping down my counters and just kind of giving all my bathroom counters a wipe over. These are amazing, and they're really great to clean your stove with, like all the water spots. They're like mini chamois. They're awesome. Okay, so yeah, I am loving this. Number 6 is something orange, and she gave me some orange tooling. Okay, I'm not hating this. Number 7 is the fall florals. Oh my word, I am loving the color scheme on these. How stinking cute, and there is 2 of them. Number 8 had to be something from fabric, and it looks like she has given me an orange shirt. Oh, how fun! Okay, we're bringing orange back. That's what we're gonna do. I love this. I'm feeling inspired already. Okay, so this was number 8. Then we've got number 9 and 10, which are the challenge items. So number 9 is something random from your garage, which is challenge item number 1. Oh my goodness, and I love that she has her own stickers that say whiskey and wit. How stinking cute is that? Oh, okay, some pools. Some wrought iron pools. Oh, I love these. Oh, okay, I like that. I love it. And number 10 is something from the beauty section, which is also our challenge item. Really? A pumice stone? What? Whitney, seriously? What the heck? A pumice stone. Oh my word. I don't even know. Nothing is coming to mind for this. Okay, so I'm gonna say this is like really the only hard, challenging thing. Maybe the handles, the pulls, but I think I can come up with something cool with this. I'm excited for this box. I'm gonna sit with this for a little bit. I'm gonna place all these items on my craft table. I'm gonna kind of touch them, move them around a bit, but more than that, I am gonna sleep on it because when I sleep, I get my best ideas and my most inspiration. So I will meet you back here in a flash. Kelly, how do you forget to tell them about the voting? Yes, there's voting involved in this, getting you subscribers involved. Courtney has put together this mystery box challenge voting cheat sheet for you all. You can screenshot it, or there's a link in the description box with a PDF if you want to print it out as you binge watch all of these amazing DIYs, watching us creators do what we do best, and that is create. Diving on into this mystery box, went into my stash and grabbed out this Dollar Tree mug. Yeah, we'll call it a mug. And I'm gonna give it a good coating with some of Hello Hobbies. I know it's not Waverly's, but I still have some left over. And it is in the perfect color orange, pumpkin orange, which happens to be very rustic and not bright. So yeah, I'm gonna give this glass mug a good couple coats of this paint until I get the coverage that I'm happy with. I, of course, enlisted the help of my Cricut to cut out this fun pumpkin spice decal that I'm gonna add right here to the front of this perfectly orange, pumpkin colored orange glass mug. And as I was looking at this, loving it, I was like, wait a minute, there is an S missing. Oh my word, I hope it is still on the transfer tape, and it was, so I didn't have to recut it out. That was a close call, a good catch. It's gonna fit right there, and aha, yeah, that was a save. I'm gonna fill the inside of this mug with popcorn kernels. Don't ask me why right now, you'll see later. I had them on hand, kind of doing these DIYs out of order, but it is what it is. So yeah, since they were on hand, I had some left over. Don't forget, my theme is corn maze, so there are gonna be DIYs that are corn maze related, but this isn't it. Once I filled up the mug, I'm gonna take this Fast and Final spackling. This is a fast drying spackling. It really does dry in about 30 minutes. I put it in a Ziploc baggie, cut off the corner, don't have any cake tips. That probably would have been cuter. But I'm gonna go ahead and add this to the top of my mug, making some whipped cream. And I will tell you that the consistency of spackling is perfect for whipped cream, and it holds up well. Typically, I use caulking from Dollar Tree, but since my Dollar Tree has turned into a Dollar Tree Plus, it no longer carries the caulking at $1.25. It carries a new caulking, and it is $3. And so yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna use some spackling, and it's gonna get the job done. And what's great about using this spackling is if you get your fingertips wet and you need to smooth any of it out, you can do that, and it really smooths it out and gives you that perfect finish. I figured this was the perfect DIY to incorporate these mini bamboo spoons that Whitney sent in my box. And so yeah, I'm just gonna add it to the whipped cream instead of adding a straw. And you can see, I really was like finger painting in the spackling, wetting my fingers and smoothing it out as best as I could. And look at how fun that spackling turned out. I love it. It looks like real whipped cream. Dug into my stash of Dollar Tree beads and found these cute teal ones. And so I'm gonna add this to the spackling before it dries, and these are going to be the sprinkles to my pumpkin spice latte. I thought this maple leaf ornament with the beads and the tassel that came in the box as well would be the perfect fall and autumn coaster for my pumpkin spice latte. And yeah, that is Kayla giving me the Del Scorcho and my chicken soft taco, making sure I eat because it has been a long day of filming. I love her. Thank you, Kayla Michelle. Yep, I love Del Taco's chicken soft tacos. They are scrumptious. Okay, I'll eat this in a second. This is not a good view of this pumpkin spice latte, so let's take a better look. For this next DIY, I will be using this wood crate. This was something I had at my son's house. Kayla and I used them as nightstands in our rooms, and they worked. I had covered it with a linen fabric, but that's not gonna work for my decor style here at my house that I'm transforming it into, that modern farmhouse decor style. So I'm gonna cover it with burlap, because where I can incorporate a bit of burlap now in my decor, I'm going to, and this DIY was the perfect excuse to do that. Went digging through my fabric stash. Yep, I do have one of those too. Hoping I'd have a fabric that would go well with the burlap, and I think this one's gonna work. On the back side, I am going to fold in all of the edges on all four sides. And while I do that, I am going to feed some twine through. I'm not sewing this because I don't feel like pulling out my sewing machine, so hot glue is gonna get the job done. And I'm gonna, like I said, feed the twine through as I do it, and this is gonna save me time trying to feed the twine through after I do it. So by doing it the way I did, you can see here at the corner, I've got my two tails coming out, and this is gonna give me the capability of pulling it, tightening up that fabric, kind of cinching it. And here is the crate. Oh, that side has the seam, so we're just gonna go ahead and turn it around. That other side will be up against the wall. Willow is just sitting there like, Mom, what are you doing? I think she knows it's something for her and Winnie and Biza. That's funny. She is just my little buddy. She just hangs out with me, just always wondering what I'm doing, wanting to help. I'm gonna go ahead and place that fabric inside of my crate Burlap Crate box. Yeah, that's what we'll call it. Lining it. Once I've got it in there, just by pulling on that twine, it's gonna tighten up that fabric and it is gonna look rustic and amazing, and it will then give me a lined Burlap Crate box. I just love my dogs. Look, Willow knows. What is this, Mom? Is this for us? Now this is where the drawer pulls come in, the challenge item, the random item from the garage that Whitney sent me. And I thought that these would be the perfect addition to my burlap lined crate box. I'm not gonna screw them in because they are just really a decorative feature to this. I think it really just kind of finishes it off and adds to it, gives it character and personality. So I'm gonna hot glue it on because why not? Because I can, and really you can hot glue just about anything, can't you? Well, maybe not, but in this instance we can. And yes, this is why I used twine to feed through the lining of my burlap box, because where there is burlap, there should most definitely be a twine bow if it's a Kelly Barlow Creations DIY. Oh my word, I am loving this. That adds such a rustic feel to this box. I love it, I love it, I love it. What am I gonna use this for? Well, like I said, you can see that I've got the modern farmhouse decor style going on that I'm redoing my house with. So I'm gonna place it right here next to my end table. Oh, yeah, and Kayla here, she thinks it's the perfect box for Willow. Can I just tell you, I love the color of this golden doodle. Hi Willow, bye Willow, she didn't like it. But yes, look, there's Winnie on the couch too, and Willow's got toys. She already knew what was going in it. Look, she brought her toys. And as I put the toys in there, because yes, my dogs are spoiled. They are very toy driven. They love their toys. All three of them do. They love the squeakers. Winnie is a defluffer. Willow likes to pull the squeaker out, and Biza likes to squeak the toys. How funny is that? But yeah, I thought that this was the perfect box that's gonna fit in with my decor to put the Doodles toys in. And I will be honest with you, this is one of 4 toy boxes that are in my house for them. And 3 to 4 times a day, I do have to go through my house and pick up toys and put them back in the box because, yeah, I love them. Do you see that? Hi, Biza. Hi, boy. I love him. Moving on to the orange t-shirt, the fabric item that needed to be incorporated into the box. Now, this was actually the very first DIY that I filmed for the mystery challenge, and I didn't realize that my SanDisk card, my SD card, was corrupt when I was using it in my camera. So there is some footage that wasn't corrupt and there was some footage that got lost. So I didn't catch on to this until the end of this DIY, when I went to download the footage so I could then continue to do more DIYs. So I am missing the footage of me actually cutting and sewing the t-shirt and making it a pillow and actually stuffing it. And so here you can see that I did use the t-shirt. I stuffed it and I was hot gluing the, gluing? Did I really say gluing? Oh my word. And now we have a pillow. Okay, so we've got a neon orange pillow. As I was doing this, I just was really hating the color of this orange, Whitney. It just was not rustic. It felt neon. It didn't feel very fall and harvest. And I just thought, okay, self, we need to figure out a way to rustic this up, kind of dull down and mute out this orange. And so I had dug into my chalk stash thinking that I could just kind of glide over the t-shirt and it would darken it up and work. But you can see that it's not. It just was a failed attempt at rusticking up this neon orange t-shirt for this pillow. And this is where more footage got lost. You can see the pillow up there, just how dirty and awful it looks. And the footage of me using Tim Holtz Distress ink is missing as well. And pretty quick when I started doing it, I realized it was awful and not going the way I planned, but I continued on, did the whole pillow, and it just is awful. It's not rustic. It still looks neon orange. It just looks like a dirty neon orange. So when all else fails, yes, you can paint anything. And I've been doing that over the last couple of months. If it's not glued down or if it's not Kayla and Allie, well, it's getting painted. And so yeah, I decided, heck, I'm gonna paint this neon orange pillow. It's a decorative pillow. Nobody's gonna be putting their head on it, so it doesn't really matter how it feels, right? It's about how it looks. So using more of that Hello Hobby paint in the color of pumpkin, that's what I'm gonna use to paint this. And I did water it down a bit because the thicker the paint is, the harder it is to actually spread and cover on fabric. The more watery it is, well, you're gonna get it to cover, but it's gonna take a couple of coats. And it did just that. It took 2 coats to get the coverage that I was happy with to cover up the mess that I created here. Okay, that is much better. I am happy with it. And actually some of that distressing came through the paint, which again is going to work in my favor. But can we just take a minute to really acknowledge how bright this t-shirt once was? I think when you put it next to it, you can really see the neon orange it was and how rustic it looks now just by painting it. So yeah, if you didn't know, paint fabric, because why not? And I lost the rest of the footage after that. So this is the pillow after. It is the t-shirt, and I'm really glad I didn't paint the back side so you could see that it was the t-shirt. And I just took some of Dollar Tree's burlap ribbon there and hot glued it on, used some regular burlap for the eyes, and this black and white gingham fabric that was also from Dollar Tree along with this ribbon. Had to finish it off with one of Dollar Tree's wood stumps and a twine bow. And I did do some distressing just to kind of rustic this up a bit, and I used some of Tim Holtz Distress ink. It is a walnut stain, and kind of just accented the ribbon and the corners just to kind of rustic it up a bit. And yeah, that is what I did with the orange t-shirt. This was Sender's Choice, item number 1, this wood cutout. I love these things. They are so fun because I feel like when you incorporate them into a DIY, it adds dimension and personality and character. And so to this, I'm gonna give it just a quick coverage of some stain that I had in my garage, and this is a dark walnut stain. Oh my word, I am loving the color of this stain. That brown is gorgeous. Now for the pumice stone. Yeah, pumice stone. Really, Whitney? I don't know if this is gonna be my best DIY using a challenge item, but I think that it's ingenuity at its finest. That's what I'm gonna say. So a pumice stone isn't just great for your heels. Oh no, today I'm gonna show you what you can use it for when, say, you don't have any floral foam. Yep, I'm gonna start off by taking a flathead screwdriver. Now this is a very technical process. There is a technique involved here. Okay, just kidding. But yeah, I'm gonna take this flathead screwdriver, and because a pumice stone is so porous, it is easy to kind of get through. And so I'm just kind of making a slit, a hole, in this pumice stone using a flathead screwdriver, and it really does go pretty easily. Let's see if I show you. Come back, Kelly. Okay, it's not quite deep enough. So I'm gonna keep going with that flathead screwdriver. Really just, you see the technique that I'm using here. And I'm doing it in this shape because of this wood cutout. I want to have a stand for my wood cutout. Look, there it is. Okay, but I'm realizing it still probably isn't deep enough. Yeah. So we're gonna go back to this technique here and just make this a little bit deeper in this pumice stone. And we're gonna get this to be a stand for this laser wood cutout, because why not? Like I said, when all else fails and you don't have floral foam, just grab a pumice stone. Look, yeah, look at that, perfect. So I'm gonna go ahead and place that right in there, but I think I'm gonna hit it maybe with a little bit of hot glue. Yeah, I think I need a little bit of hot glue. Do I? Yeah, go with the hot glue, Cal, just to really keep it in place. Then we've got these floral picks that were also on the shopping list for this month's box, and I couldn't be happier with the color. It's gonna go with my decor style. I love it, love it, love it. Those soft, neutral, muted colors are so me. Yeah, but they're a bit too long or tall, so I'm gonna take my handy snippers. Yeah, I got these at Harbor Freight. Oh my goodness, they cut through just about everything. Can I tell you that? I love them. And it came in a 3-pack with different tips. Yeah, and they are amazing. It just really gets the job done easily. And so yeah, these are the height I need them to be. Then going back to this highly technical technique that I am using with a flathead screwdriver, I am now going to change the technique a bit, and I am going to go in a circular motion, making a hole instead of a slit for my 2 floral picks. I may be reaching a bit, but honestly, my thought process was something different other than putting the floral picks in a pot. It really was. When I get floral picks like this, I really kind of want to think outside the box and not do the typical DIYs that you would do by putting floral picks in a pot or a bucket. And so when I saw this pumice stone, it had a bit of weight behind it. And I knew that I wanted to incorporate this wood cutout in with the florals. I just wasn't sure how. And because this pumice stone had some weight, I thought, you know what? This would be a cool stand for these. So then I see that I have these Swedish sponges here, and I was kind of conflicted about what I wanted to do with these. And I ended up coming to the conclusion that I am going to keep one and use it in honor of Whitney, because I really love these Swedish sponges. In the beginning, I told you they are great to clean with, and they really are. This one here, I'm loving the 3 pumpkins on the front, so I am going to cut them out. And use them as an embellishment to cover up the pumice stone. You see a lot of floral bouquets. They've got a bunch of pumpkins at the base of them. And so, yeah, I thought that this would be perfect for it. And the colors on the Swedish sponge go perfect with the floral picks. Okay, I'm liking where this is going, feeling good about it. But what I don't like is that you can see the pumice stone. So I'm gonna hit it with a ton of hot glue, dig into my stash, and pull out some reindeer moss to cover up the non-floral foam, but the pumice stone. And finish it off with none other than one of my twine bows. Let's go take a look at this. Cinder's Choice number 6, this orange tooling. Again, was super not liking the neon color of it. The orange is just awful. And so I went ahead and removed it from the plastic and decided just to kind of tack down the tooling so it didn't unravel. I've got an idea for this, and boy, I'm kind of stoked at how it turned out and how lucky I was. And you'll see what I mean by lucky here in a second. A cylinder vase is gonna work perfect for this, and some popcorn. Now my theme is corn maze, so I picked up a couple bags of unpopped popcorn, or maybe, why don't I just say popcorn kernels, Kelly? Yes. And because it's corn maze and it is a corn field, I figured I would just incorporate corn into my DIYs, and I think that that goes with it. Now here with this, it was missing the top, and when I saw that it was missing the top of the tooling, I knew what I could do with this. So on the inside here, about 1 inch down, I'm gonna hit it with just a bit of hot glue. I know you're wondering why. What am I gonna do with this? Oh, just wait for it. No, I'm not putting flowers in it. I'm gonna put a tea light. Yeah, a Dollar Tree tea light. It fits perfect in there, but I didn't want it to fall through the tooling. So I hit the inside with just a bit of glue to stop it from going down. The light works, so watch. Yeah, come on, Kelly, put it in there. Yeah, look, 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 look. There it goes, and it stops. And I can take it out and replace the battery if I need. And now I have an orange tulle candle, right? Isn't that pretty cool? I'm pretty excited with what I decided to do with this tool and not use it for its intended use. And so yeah, again, I'm gonna go ahead and place the tooling here in the center of my cylinder vase. And I'm gonna add a bit more of the popcorn kernels to cover up the bottom there, go halfway up. Yeah. Oh my goodness, I am loving this. But we are not done yet. So we can't just stick corn kernels in there with some tooling and a candle and call it a day. No, we cannot. Whitney gave me a really cool paper pack, an autumn and fall paper pack with some cool prints. But before that, I decided to go ahead and cut up some of this napkin because I was loving the napkin. Wanted to incorporate it into a DIY, and I thought that this would be the perfect DIY to do that. And so when you're doing, I guess, a table centerpiece like I'm doing right now, you kind of want to cover up the transition between the corn and your candle or the tooling, that harsh line. And so I'm going to use this napkin and some of the scrapbooking paper to do that. But the napkin was a bit too wrinkled for my taste, so I pulled out my Cricut Mini Easy Press and yeah, ironed it. You can iron napkins, why not? It's those fine finishing details that really elevate a DIY. And why would you put a wrinkled napkin on this base when you can just iron it and smooth it out and it's gonna look amazing? I had gotten a bit ahead of myself there a second ago. This is the paper pack that Whitney sent me in this box. It has amazing patterns in it. And so I think I'm gonna use a couple of these in my DIYs. I've got a couple more DIYs left for you. I know this is a long one, huh? We're already at like 32 minutes. Wrap it up, Kelly, seriously. Well, I decided on this pattern here. I think it's the perfect amount of yellow that's gonna pull in that gingham. Such a fun, easy table centerpiece to do. Only you don't have to use tulle, but you can. It's a great alternative to a candle when you can add a tea light to it, right? You know me, I'm always looking for an excuse to add twine to a DIY, and so I wanted to rustic this up a bit just by adding a bit of twine to the center there. Before I add one of the sunflowers that was also in this box. But you know what? It's just a bit too bright, so guess what I'm doing? I'm rusticking. So adding an ing to the word rustic, rusticking it up a bit. Oh my word, I just found another word that can be added to the Kelly Barlow vocabulary dictionary. Rusticking. Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. Such a fun, easy DIY table centerpiece, and you can't even tell that's tulle. Now for the corn maze DIY, you're gonna need a lunch sack and 1/4 cup of popping corn kernels. That's what it's called there, popping corn. Yeah, corn kernels. And to that lunch sack, this is the smaller lunch sack, not the large. You're gonna dump those corn kernels into the bag because we are making DIY homemade popcorn, microwave popcorn. You don't wanna unfold the bottom of the bag, but you want all those kernels to be at the bottom part of the bag so you can then fold over your bag. I know, right? Who knew you could do it so easily? Once you've got it folded, I'm gonna dig into that paper stash again. Paper stash, paper stack, paper stack. And yeah, I'm gonna make a label using some of this scrapbooking paper. So easy to do. Enlisted the help of my Cricut again to make just a really cute, fun label. And can I just tell you that as I was doing this, Allie asked me if I would make a ton of these for Christmas time for her to give to her friends for Christmas. What a fun thing to incorporate into a gift basket even. It is plain popcorn, but I am gonna show you what you can do to really shush this up. But I think that when you do something like this and then you add something like scrapbooking paper and a homemade tag, who doesn't love a gift that has that homemade element, that homemade feel to it? I know I love stuff like this versus just buying a box of microwave popcorn at the store and gifting it. Oh no, this adds a different feel to it, that more personable touch. Look at how cute that is. I love this decor label. I will link this in the description box below. This is one that I came up with. It is free for you all to use if you want to use it. It is in Cricut Design Space. Maybe I'll try to do a PDF if I have time and add that so you can print it out and cut it out. I will try, but look at how cute these are. Isn't that stinking adorable? Oh my word, but I feel like it's missing something. It totally is missing something. You know what it's missing? Can you guess? Yes, it is missing a twine bow. Oh, of course. Oh my goodness. So of course you are gonna have to tell them to take the twine bow off before they microwave it. But look at how stinking cute that is. Oh my word, I cannot wait to make more of these for Christmas. But let me show you how these, oh wait, yeah, let me just show you, give you another real good close up here. Yeah, just popping through with a treat for you. Oh my goodness, I love these. And they will be, the labels will be this color if you choose to use them. So let me show you just how well this popcorn works. So I did take a 1/4 cup of popcorn kernels. Now, when you put this in the microwave, you do want to open up the bag to give it the room to expand when your popcorn kernels pop. But you do want to fold over the top of your bag, closing it off so you don't have popcorn popping all over the inside of your microwave. Every microwave is different. I found that in my microwave, it took about 2 minutes and 20 seconds for it to fully pop without burning. So you kind of want to listen to the popcorn as it's popping, and when you notice that it's slowing down, you want to stop it. Yeah, look, popcorn. Homemade microwavable popcorn in a lunch sack. That bag of popcorn kernels cost me under $2. And look at that, a 1/4 cup, you're gonna get a lot of bags for under $2. Yes, this is plain popcorn, but if you gift it with a seasoning, what a fun gift to give. Alrighty, so I'm gonna say it, that was a fun fall box to DIY with. I hope you all enjoyed what I came up with. Whitney, thank you so much for sending me this fall box. Thank you, Christina, for hosting this month's box. And thank you, Courtney, over at Creative on the Cheap for putting these mystery box challenges on. Courtney has put together a playlist. You can find the link to that in the description box below. Don't forget to vote. There is a voting link down in the description box as well, and a cheat sheet to kind of help you through while you are binge watching all of us creators do what we do best, and that is create. That playlist is binge worthy, so I say go pop yourself some popcorn, put your feet up and enjoy your weekend and do some DIYing with us or watch us DIY. Until next time, everybody, I hope you have a fantastic day. Happy crafting on a budget. Stay happy, stay safe, stay healthy, but most of all, you know what I'm gonna say. Stay positive, please, because I sure as heck am. Bye for now, everybody.